Hi, it's Jodie here from At Your Leisure, and today I am in the Prestige Foresters Lodge. I'm really excited to show you around this one. It's quite unique and really quite different to any of the other lodges we've been around. You can probably see behind me, it's got this really nice rustic feel, beautiful vaulted ceiling with wooden finish, big cathedral style windows. So it's got a lot going on in here, and I'm really looking forward to showing you around. So I'm in the kitchen area of the Forester's Lodge. You've got this nice island in the middle, which complements the colours of the wood ceiling really nicely. And it feels really light and open in here, even though it has got a bit of a darker colour scheme with the darker blinds. Very rustic feel, which I quite like. It feels like you might be in the Scottish Highlands or something like that. You've got a 5-ring burner hob here, integrated oven and microwave. And again, as with all of the Prestige lodges, a really nice finish with the kitchen, top quality cupboards, doors, and this nice big sink as well. So this lodge is really quite unique in the style, but the Prestige lodges are really quite unique with the level of everything that's done from the exterior work to the interior. So these are built to a residential spec, and they start with a timber stud cladding, and then it's built out with the mineral wool insulation and then another layer of insulation. And these lodges also have condensation proofing, so that you're not going to get any of that during those sort of colder months. And the level of insulation means that they also stay a bit cooler in the summer, which is often one of the things with the caravans and lodges. They do get really quite hot during the summer. So these should be a bit more like being in a house than in a caravan or a standard lodge. So here you've got nice big open doors. You've got the cathedral style windows, and then that brings you over to the living area. And I really like this fireplace. I think it's a really nice cozy feature, and you can actually imagine sitting around here. There's a space for you to have the TV on the wall. Nice big wooden mantelpiece as well, which sort of carries on this really rustic theme. So yeah, I think I really like this room. It's a lot of thought gone into all the small details, and the layout of it means that it's really quite cozy and comfortable. So we are now in the utility, and I think Prestige call it bootility room, because there's lots of space for your boots. This is a really special room actually. It's sort of a whole new room in itself. It's not just an afterthought. We need to have somewhere to put the washing machine. It's actually got this lovely bench, been really nicely thought through. You've got your boiler cupboard in here, which does take up some of the storage, but obviously it does need a place to go. And then you've got washing machine under here, a little bit of cupboard space, and then somewhere for the dog to go, and hanging space too. So I think you would use this as your main entrance, as I've mentioned in other videos before, rather than going through the front. But yeah, this is really tastefully done and very practical as well. So this is the main bathroom for the whole lodge. You've got a lot of nice features. Love the colour of these panels on here. And obviously you've got a bath and shower, so you've got the luxury of both. So this is the twin bedroom. Very colourful in here, but still nice and bright as well with that lovely big window. Full-sized twin beds, and quite typically of Prestige, you've got the nice featured headboards as well. My only sort of downside, I suppose, in here is the very small cupboard. So not much storage in here wardrobe-wise, but other than that, a very nice room. So the master bedroom, very colourful. Another feature headboard and the featured coloured back wall. Nice layout here. You've got a decent sized dressing table and this other little storage area with a chest of drawers and a wardrobe. This feels more like a house bedroom with having this furniture as opposed to walk-in wardrobes. But it does feel very cozy. You can imagine this looking really nice in the winter, getting cozy in here. And then we do have an ensuite through here too. In here you've got nice big shower, that grey theme again with the little touches of orange. There are a lot of patterns going on in this lodge, which does make it feel quite cozy and rustic. But if you're into a kind of minimalist look, this perhaps isn't for you. But it does feel really lovely and cozy in this bathroom and ensuite. So, pros and cons for this lodge. The pros are definitely the kind of unique features that we haven't really come across in the other lodges that we've been in. So, the lovely big wooden ceilings and exposed beams give it a really sort of warm, charming feel and make it feel like a real cabin as opposed to something that is a bit more sort of modern and manufactured. This feels like it's got that rustic charm. I think another pro for me is the fireplace. It's really quite well thought out and is a proper feature with having the built-in mantelpiece and everything around it. And I also love the boot room, having the bench in there, and it's just a bit more sort of considered than other boot rooms that we've seen in lodges. I think the downsides in here, there's a lot of patterns going on. It does kind of give it that charm, but it is quite busy. And if you don't like stags and features of that, this is probably not for you. But I think if you're looking at this lodge, you'd be looking for something that has that countryside charm anyway. So you would be embracing the patterns and the colours. And who is it for? I think this one is someone who is looking for somewhere that they want to call their countryside retreat, because it really feels like that. Somewhere that you're going to get cozy after going on long walks, and bring your friends to sort of escape the outside world. It feels like a real retreat in here. So I hope you've enjoyed the video of the Prestige Foresters Lodge. Don't forget you can see all of our other videos on YouTube or visit our website where you can also get your free buyer's guide to guide you through holiday home ownership. Thanks for watching.